Imagine a verb standing alone on a stage. It looks powerful, but also helpless. A verb cannot act by itself. It demands participants. Today, we're uncovering who those participants are, what roles they play, and how verb phrases secretly organize the entire sentence. Welcome to our X-bar tree drawing practice series. This is where syntax stops being abstract and starts becoming visible. Let's first start with, what is a VP really? Let's begin with a simple truth. Every sentence lives or dies by its versus P. The VP is not just verb plus something. It is the engine of the sentence. Sentence S consists of NP and VP. VP is the heart of the sentence. The verb inside the VP decides how many arguments are needed, what kinds of NPs can appear, and which theta roles are assigned. Now let's look at argument structure, the verb's hidden blueprint. Think of verbs as directors casting a movie. Each verb comes with a cast list, its argument structure. Let's look at the first example, intransitive verb. Sentence. The child laughed. Argument structure is that laugh needs only one participant. Theta role. The child is agent or experiencer. The structure is VP then V bar then V having head laugh. Here, no object, no complement. The verb is satisfied. Now let's look at the second example of transitive verb. Sentence is, the artist painted a mural. Argument structure is, paint requires one agent, one theme. Theta roles. The artist is agent, a mural is theme. Notice something crucial. The object is closer to the verb than the subject. That's not accidental. That's local theta role assignment. Theta roles. Meaning meets structure. Now let's slow down. Theta roles are not extra labels. They are encoded in the verb's lexical entry. Common theta roles we'll use today: agent, the doer; theme, entity affected; experiencer, that feels or perceives; goal, endpoint; beneficiary, receiver of benefit. Now let's look at the third example. Experiencer verb. Sentence. Sarah fears spiders. Theta roles. Sarah is experiencer, spiders is theme. Here, the tree diagram shows that fear takes spiders as its complement. Fear does not describe an action, it describes a mental state. Still, the verb assigns roles structurally, not emotionally. Ditransitive verbs, when verbs get greedy. Some verbs want more, much more. Example 4. Ditransitive verb. Sentence. The professor gave the student a book. Theta roles. The professor is agent, the student is goal or beneficiary, a book is theme. Under VP, comes two V bars as one for direct object and another for indirect object. Order matters. The verb assigns theta roles from inside outward. Why X-bar structure is necessary? Now here's the puzzle. Why don't we just put everything directly under VP? Because constituency tests say no. Adjunct versus complement. Sentence. Lena wrote a letter in the morning. Try substitution. Lena did so in the evening. Did so replaces wrote a letter. It does not replace in the morning. Conclusion. A letter is complement, in the morning is adjunct. This is the tree diagram structure of VP. This is why we need V, V bar, V double bar, which is VP. 3 levels, 1 logic. Where does the subject get its theta role? Here comes the big mystery. The verb assigns roles, but the subject is outside VP. So how does this work? X-bar insight. The subject is merged inside VP first. Example 6. Sentence. I baked a cake. Here, NP is under VP as it needs thematic role, which can only be assigned under VP, so this is the original position of NP according to X-bar theory. Theta roles are assigned locally. Movement happens later, but roles are already fixed. The theta criterion, quiet but powerful, one final rule governs everything. Theta criterion. Each argument gets one and only one theta role. Each theta role is assigned once and only once. Violating this is equal to ungrammaticality. This is the universal X-bar structure that we will be using to make tree diagrams. Don't forget this, as every phrase follows this structure according to X-bar theory. Let's look at this sentence. She danced at the concert. The verb dance is intransitive, so it needs only one argument. Complement position is empty, represented by null symbol. She is the agent, the one doing the action. The phrase at the concert is extra information about location. The verb doesn't require it. So inside the VP, the noun phrase gets its thematic role, which is agent. The thematic role of the concert is location. This shows us how a VP can be meaningful even without an object. Let's take a simple sentence, she bought a dress. The verb buy is a transitive verb, which means it requires two arguments. NP she is the agent, the one who performs the action. Address is the theme, the thing affected by the action. Inside the VP, the verb first combines with its complement address. This is where the theme role is assigned, locally, by the verb. NP gets its thematic role from the verb, satisfying the requirement of theta roles. For now, we're only focusing on VP meaning and roles. That's why NP is under VP. Practice these for now, simple but main building blocks. We'll unpack adjuncts and deeper structure in the next video. Today, we didn't just draw trees. We watched verbs. Choose their arguments, assign meaning through structure, and build the skeleton of sentences. In the next video, we'll push VP trees further, movement, shells, and deeper X-bar logic. Until then, respect the verb. It knows more than it shows. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.